I mean, you know we're back, right? Here it is, another day, another dollar, as they'd say. So, here's what we're here to talk about today. A lot of news with the number one pick upcoming in the 2020 NBA draft. So, Kevin O'Connor, obviously well-known inside reporter for the NBA, saying that the Timberwolves are basically looking to trade the pick. I'm not surprised. We'll get into it. So, been reviewing food. It was frozen pizza. It was pad thai. Little do you know, a little nickname of mine. It's called little Chef Boyar Wagner. Yeah, Trip Wagner, Chef Boyar Wagner. We whipped it up today. You see this? Little stuffed pepper made from scratch. No, this ain't no pre-made shit. Made from scratch. What's in there? A little drizzle of hot sauce, shredded cheese, black beans, white rice, ground turkey. Little recipe I have for my ground turkey. You could do ground beef, but I like ground beef too, but I'll tell you, there's something about ground turkey, and, you know, I'll be fair. I'm a fair critic. I'll give my food a fair review. Let's see what we're working with. Just for a little reference there. I mean, look at that. Are you kidding me? Gordon Ramsay, what's good? All right. I just spilled on my floor. Let's not tell my girlfriend that. All right. Just get a quick bite of this and see what we're working with. Shit. Oh, shit. This is a fucking disaster. God. That's better than the pad thai I had yesterday, I'll tell you that much right fucking know. I mean, it's an absolute mess, but we are out here. Let's see. We are just creating a true mess, but what else would it be? You know what I mean? This right here, you have to do a little bit of rice, a little bit of beans, a little bit of cheese, everything, rice, blah, 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 ground turkey, pepper. You do this, and then you do this. All right. I mean, I'm a fair critic of my own food. Aside from the fact that it's a total mess. I mean, Food Network, I'm available for a show. Let's just say that. It's an 8.8. Yep, 8.8. Fucking phenomenal. Typically, I'll tell you a little secret here. A little insider trading information. The secret, when you're making a Mexican dish like this, or like a ground bowl type deal, like a Chipotle style thing, you know, hint of lime Tostitos, crunch those bitches up, put them on top. Absolute power move. So, are the Timberwolves trying to trade the first pick? Duh. I mean, when you have the first pick in the draft, you go asset hunting. I don't care if Zion Williamson is in this draft. You have the conversation. That's smart business, okay? So, regardless of if it's a quote-unquote weak draft or not, doesn't matter if LeBron's the first pick. You have the conversations. It's your job to do your due diligence if you're the general manager, Gerson Rosas, president of basketball operations of the Timberwolves. Or of any team that is the first pick. So no, I'm not surprised that they're looking to trade the pick. I don't think they trade it. I don't think something comes to fruition prior to the draft. Every time I eat, I like choke. It's really bizarre, but I'm better. We've moved forward. A little sip of water. All right, we're good. Of course they're trying to trade the pick. I mean, but it, you know, as every single insider or former general manager or whatever would say, trades are hard to make. So, with that being said, the Timberwolves aren't going to settle, right? They're not going to settle because people say it's a weak draft. You can't. Oh my God. You can't devalue. Sorry. Do they not know? It's like, why would you text me? I'm filming. I'm fucking filming. So, don't care if it's weak draft. You cannot, from just a business standpoint, devalue the first pick because there's no Zion at the top. You cannot trade that for he's a solid starter who could come in and contribute. If you can't get a superstar, call everyone's bluff. You take LaMelo Ball. That has superstar potential. And you let him play. And guess what? If he has a great first half of the season and he helps contribute to some serious wins next to D'Angelo Russell and Karl-Anthony Towns, you keep him long term. And he is on a cheap contract for years to come. And then if he's okay but shows some potential, but you're looking to move forward quicker, like I believe the Timberwolves are, he is, in my opinion, going to have more value than Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony Edwards could be a really good player, but he's got a lot of question marks about his game, and so does LaMelo. But you go star hunting, you got to have assets that have star potential, and both of those guys sure do. But LaMelo Ball, I mean, people have been talking about him for years, so I think that's the clear-cut choice. You take LaMelo Ball, and you call everyone's bluff if they say, oh, we're not giving up anything more. I wouldn't trade Victor Oladipo. I wouldn't give up the first pick for Victor Oladipo. And that's coming from a guy who is quite literally the best chef this side of the Mississippi River. So, a little humble brag. But don't devalue the pick. Victor Oladipo is a very good player, obviously been injured. But he's not worth the first pick. So if you don't get what you want, if you can't get a Ben Simmons upper echelon type talent for the first pick, obviously it would cost more than the first pick. But if you don't do it, if the trade doesn't make sense from a superstar or star standpoint, you keep the pick, you take LaMelo Ball. I mean, it's a no-brainer to me. So of course the Timberwolves are canvassing the league, seeing what they can get for the first pick. That's business. And that's what you do. And it's evident Gerson Rosas has completely shifted that roster to be you couldn't have asked for better results from what he's done in his short time in Minnesota. So, I mean, ultimately, look, this thing's a mess. I mean, there's no way to eat this other than just absolutely just fucking, I mean, what am I going to do here? Just delicious, but from a mess and from a presentation standpoint, it's about a 2.4 out of 10. But again, 8.8 for taste out of 10, which is really ultimate. We ain't a restaurant, right? We're at home. You like the setup? Yeah, that's my bed. It's actually my guest room bedroom. But again, of course they're going to canvass the league. If the trade doesn't make sense, you don't do it. You just don't. Victor Oladipo is not worth the first pick. Ben Simmons is worth the first pick. Devin Booker, they're not trading him. They're just not. If they would have gone to 0-8 or whatever in the bubble, it's a different conversation, but they dominated in the bubble, so he's not going to ask for a trade, and they're not going to trade him. So you got to accumulate. If the trade doesn't make sense now, you keep the pick, you take LaMelo Ball, and keep accumulating stars. If you can, accumulating assets. If you can keep getting a couple guys, bring them in, some free agents or maybe make a trade for some guy that could contribute at a high level, and then move him, and you wait. You patience. Rosas doesn't have a lot of patience, and I respect that, but you wait. If you have to wait, you play half the season, you make your calls at the deadline. You look at the Wizards. Do they struggle? And then is Bradley Beal available? Do the Suns completely shit the bed and then Booker is available? Does Doc Rivers just struggle to win with Simmons and Embiid? And because that's when the trades are going to happen at the deadline. I just don't see teams in a rush to make it happen. So Kevin O'Connor, of course the Timberwolves are looking to trade the pick. But as you know, it ain't that easy, baby. It ain't that easy. So we'll see. What do you think, guys? Do you think you stay patient if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves at 1? And kind of see what you can get at the deadline? And am I crazy for saying take LaMelo? Or would you rather have Anthony Edwards? Or would you rather have James Wiseman? Or Devin Vassell? Or Denny Avdija? What do you want? You know what I mean? Like, let's hear it. Drop me a comment. Like, share, subscribe, please. Please, please, please. So grateful to all of you who watch this, truly, from the bottom of my heart. It means the fucking world to me. So, let me know. At Twitter, not D Wolfson, NOTD WOLFSON. I'm going to keep getting better at this thing. I've got a Sony camera. I'm going to learn how to edit. Don't know how to do that, clearly. I know how to edit, but I don't know how to add things. It is what it is. We're not here to make fun of me, right? This is not what this is about. This is about something much greater, and it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. So let's see what happens. I'm going to keep eating, all right? So your boy's going to eat a little food. But please, what do you want to do? You know, this is big news. Do you want them to trade the pick, or do you want them to keep it and take LaMelo? Or what is the minimum? Let me ask you this. What is the minimum you would take for the first pick? What's the worst offer you would accept? Lowest offer you would take for the first pick? And what does that trade package look like? Your boy's got to keep eating because this thing's going to get cold, and your boy's a little hungry. It was a long day at work. I'm not going to lie. Long day, great day. Long day, great day. All right, let me know. We're going to eat. It's been a pleasure. Keep the food coming. What do you want me to eat next? What do you want me to review? How can I, give me feedback. Tell me what you want. I'm open to feedback, okay? I'm no expert. What do you want from me? Let me know, and I'll get better. How can I be better? Tell me where I suck. Why do I suck at this? Tell me why I suck at it, and tell me how the fuck I can get better, because I want to know. I'm open to the feedback, all right? Let's talk. Peace.